Hey, and welcome back. As you can see, we're outdoors. We're going to do something a little different today. I went by the lodge up there in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, and I picked up a grill for my outdoor camping. We are going to season it. Take some bacon grease and just smear it all over. Get it on nice, even. Okay, and we're going to want this to come up to roughly about 500 degrees. Okay, and then we're going to let it cool. Come on, and then we're going to re-season it. We put more bacon grease on it, and then we're going to do it again after it cools. We're going to do that about 3 or 4 times to get it so it's non-stick. That's what we want. Non-stick. So the more you season it, the more you use it. And when you go to clean them up, you don't take soap and water. If it's really, really bad, put water on it, turn the heat on, let the heat cook on in a few minutes, turn the heat off, take your rag, wipe it clean. Wipe it back down with some more bacon grease after you dried it. Store it away. It'll always be non-stick if you do it that way. But if you take a scrub brush to it, or a wire wheel, or whatever, wire brush, whatever, it won't be non-stick anymore. You'll have to start all over. So I've got cast iron pans in the house that when I cook in it, if anything does stick, which is usually rare, though if it does, I just put water in it, stick it on the stove, let it boil a few minutes, pour the water out, take a rag, wipe it out, re-grease it down a little bit, put it back on the heat, heat it back up, let it cool down naturally. But don't ever take hot cast iron and put cold water on it. You have a crack it. So if something does stick, you say, that's got to be clean. Take hot water. Boil some hot water. Put hot water on it. Or let it completely cool down. Put your cool water on it, where you're at, and bring it all up to temperature at one time. And then pour the water off, or just take you some kitchen towel, paper towels, I call them kitchen towels, and just wipe it off clean. And just do that. The more you do it, the more non-stick it'll be. You'll love your cast iron. I know I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this about 3 or 4 times, and I'll bring you back, and because I know you want to sit here for 45 minutes to an hour watching me do this. I don't even want to sit here and watch me do it. But wait a minute. Would I be watching myself? No. Unless I was looking in the mirror. Yeah. Some people's kids. You can dress me up, just can't take me out. But anyway, y'all hang on, throw a little something cold in the back of the throat, wet the old back neck a little bit, comb your hair, brush your tooth, and then we'll be back here in a little while and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. I've run this through about 3 good cycles, and I'll bring you in and let you look, but you can see that it's starting to turn black here and it's kind of gold. It's starting to season up real nice. That's what I plan on doing next, is I'm going to put it in my oven. I'm going to wipe it down one more time with another thin layer. I'm going to put it in my oven, and I'm going to turn on the cleaning cycle, which will bring it up to about 525 degrees. And by then this whole thing should be nice and seasoned. And then I'll maybe cook some pancakes or something on it just to see if it works before we go camping out in the field and say, this is not seasoned good and everything's sticking. So we're going to do that. So once that's out of the oven, I'll bring you back again. You already seen this color. You'll see the final color when it's done. I've only got 2 eyes here, and it's kind of seasoning just where the 2 eyes are and not so much in the middle. So I'm going to use the oven to get it all nice and even. So hang around. We might do some of that too, just to show you, and then we'll cook on it. We may go for a little day picnic or something, and we'll cook maybe some breakfast or lunch or whatever time of the day it might happen to be. And we'll just see how this thing works out. So hang around, stick with me. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. That really helps the algorithms and helps me get my channel out there to more people. But anyway, you smash it, it helps get it out to more people, and they get to see it, and maybe we can get some more subscribers that way. So if you don't care to help me along here, I would appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So stay tuned, we'll show you the final deal here. As you seen yesterday, I smoked this thing up, got it all seasoned. Today we're just making some I'll say in a minute, pancakes. We're making pancakes. I've already made a few. And this thing is really good. I did stick it after I done 3 deals out on the lot there. Yesterday, as you've seen, I brought it in the house and I put it in the oven, 500 degrees, for about 45 minutes. And it is really coming along good. I fried the bacon on here just because when this pancake gets done, I'm just going to be trying silly and try to put an egg on there and see what it does. Because this is really good. I mean, normally it takes, 5-6 times to really get a good non-stick. So we're working on it, and we'll show you that it works. It works really well, because that I really like my cast iron. Cast iron is really good to cook on and cook with. If you have cast iron, use it. And the more you use it, the more non-stick it'll become. As long as you don't take a scrubber and scrub all the seasoning off it, because if you do, you got to start over. So, and if you don't have one, and the best thing to do is when you season it, is rub it down with a little oil. And I use bacon grease, because if you use olive oil or some of these other sunflower oils, it gets sticky. Has a sticky film to it. I use the bacon grease, just rub it down with some bacon grease, put it in the oven for about 500 degrees, leave it in there for about an hour. Turn it off, let it completely cool down. Re-season it, put it back in there and do it again. And do it about 3 or 4 times, because the more times you do it, the better it is. Just amazing, these pans. And they're better than those non-stick pans that you buy, because after a while those things stink. They stink. I can't believe it. I said I'm going to try an egg, and I'm going to try an egg. This is going to go one of 2 ways. Either really, really well, are just horrible. Horrible. And horrible is worse than horrible. So I've been told. I don't know. Get your bacon in there, get it nice and crispy. But we're going to do an egg here in a second, just because I can. But you gotta wait on the pancakes. You can't rush a good pancake. You just can't rush. You just can't rush a good pancake. Or I can't. I don't know about you guys. But we're gonna show you about the egg and just show you that. I mean, and you see it's got a little smoke coming from it. That's good. You see a little smoke coming off it. That's good, because there's more seasoning going into that cast iron. So come here, go. Oh yeah, lovely, just lovely, just lovely. Got some of this grease over there like that. Let's just take an egg and just see what it does for nonstick. Good cooking. Yeah, buddy. We're just going to check this out. See. Yeah, it's not sticking anywhere. I just cook up a little and give her a flip and see what she does. So, but if you use cast iron, let me know. Just down there in the old comments, and if you like your cast iron. And if you don't have cast iron, I can tell you where to get some. And you can pick it up right from the factory in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. And they're not sponsored. That's where I go. It's the Lodge. You get off on in South Pittsburgh on 72. Go around like you're going west. Get off there at the and there's big signs that'll tell you right where it's at. And they have what they call seconds. And see, that egg didn't even stick. And they have seconds, and they're cheaper, but it may be a little flaw in a corner, or it may be a flaw you can't even see. Because these here are like $60-something new. And we got this one for $32 because they said there's a flaw in it. I can't find it, but I'm not a cast iron fella, so I couldn't tell you. But that's all you have to do. So get you some cast iron. It's American made. And start cooking, America. So until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the thumbs up because it really helps grow the channel. Tell your friends. So have a good week. See you later.